Hey guys, what's up? I'm out with Kelly Mountain Boys. Just wanted to get on here and tell you a little story. Something that's happened to me and my little cousin Logan. This happened around 7 or 8 years ago. Back when we used to coon hunt. This is not a made-up story. It's 100% accurate. We've told this story to friends and family over the years, and a lot of them believe it, a lot of them don't. But I promise you, this is not made up. We tell it the same exact way every time. If Logan was here, he would vouch for that. But I just wanted to put this on there and just include it in my channel. Because we grew up in Appalachian Mountains, and things like this has been told over the years to happen. Some creepy things has happened in the mountains. So I wanted to tell you about it. My experience, what happened. We used to coon hunt around, I've been coon hunting for a long time, and I stopped, around 7 or 8 years ago. I haven't went out for a while. That's probably why I look like I do. But my cousin was 16 at the time, and we decided to go coon hunting. I picked him up around 7 o'clock or so, put the tracking systems on the dogs, got everything all set up, and he asked me where I wanted to go. I said, because there was 2 places we could go. We could either go back in the holler, or we can go up to Nagy's, which I never really liked hunting up Nagy's. I've never liked it, just because you just get that creepy vibe like someone's watching you. And, be honest with you, I'm a big boy. I'm not big on the dark. And if all hunters were honest, nobody's really big on the dark. But I'm not that I'm scared of the dark. Because I'll go hunting and all that stuff. It doesn't bother me. But you always still have that creepy, voice in your head saying there's something watching you, there's something there. You know what I mean? Everyone gets that. But long story short, we decided to go hunting. I told him I wanted to go up Nagy's and drop the dogs in the top of Wagner's. You had Wagner's top and Wagner's bottom. But also, too, there was another place where you could drop the dogs, which nobody ever went down there. I didn't know of anybody that ever hunted here. It was called Chimney Holler, because we've always been told our whole life that was a haunted place and never to go in there. We've heard some stories of an old Indian burial ground. We've heard that a little girl was murdered in there. You just hear some crazy things, but we don't know what happened. Truthfully, we don't know what happened back in that day. But still, it's just a creepy place. So we decided to go. I picked Logan up at his house, put the tracking systems on the dog, and I told him I was going to Wagner's, and we agreed to it. We had 2 male dogs, so we went up there, and I cut the dogs loose, and it was a nice night, but it was super, super cold. No wind. It was just calm as can be. But I cut the dogs loose, and the dogs struck track immediately. And we're not hunting off feeder buckets or anything like that. But I heard the dogs strike immediately. And I looked at Logan. I said, well, that's a good sign. I said, must be a hot coon in here. So we got kind of excited about it. And as it struck track, the dogs were heading down towards Chimney Holler. And I told Logan, I said, I hope they don't go down there. And he looked at me, he said, I know, me too. Well, as we're sitting there, all of a sudden, the dogs were going crazy, like a really hot track. And if you guys have all been coon hunting, you know what I'm talking about. But these dogs started going absolutely berserk. And I looked at Logan, and I said, look at my tracking system. I'm holding the tracking system up, and I said, look at this. It was a Garmin. It was a brand new Astro 320. It was a nice Garmin. And as I was looking at it, the compass started spinning in circles like this, just round and around and around. And I looked at Logan, and I said, that's weird. I said, why is it doing that? I thought losing communication with the dogs, but I checked both dogs' collars. Everything was still said it had communication. And I said, that's pretty weird. And Logan went, yeah, it is. The dogs were dead silent at this time, absolutely dead silent. And I looked over at Logan, and I said, that's weird. He said, yeah, I know. I thought they fell in like a hole. That's what I thought. I thought they maybe fell in a hole, and I don't know why. I thought they were spinning around or something in a tunnel. And then all of a sudden I heard the dogs open back up again. But this time they were way on top of the hill where I cut them. But these dogs that I heard were down over the hill, and we were the only ones up there because we had a key to the gate. We went in the gate, and we were the only ones there. But these dogs that I heard was down over the hill. So I told Logan, I said, why are I said, that's where maybe the coon crossed the road is what I thought. That's instantly what I thought. And then all of a sudden it went dead silent again. I looked at my compass, and it was still doing that same thing. I looked at Logan, I said, that's weird. And all of a sudden we heard it was a little girl. I promise you, this sends chills down my spine to this day. We heard a little girl's voice say, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here. Me, being the adult, I didn't want to think that I heard that. I felt fear instantly come over me, and I looked over at Logan. He was just staring at me. 16-year-old kid just staring at me, the adult. Like, what am I supposed to do, like, as an adult? And he looked over at me, and he said, did you hear that? And I said, yep. I said, let's go. I knew something was there, did not want us there. I could just feel, you felt that so strong, like that something was there and didn't want you there. So I got in my side by side, and I mean, I absolutely hit the road. Yes, I left the dogs, but I knew they were heading over in Wagner's, which was a good thing. So we got Miss Wagner. We got Miss Wagner to let us go up there and get our dogs. We went to the top of the hill. I just could not wait to get home. I was like so pumped to get home. I could not wait. So we get home, me and Logan, and I told Logan, I said, I will never hunt up that way again. I said, I won't go up there. So to this day, we have not been back up there hunting in that spot, just because of that fear that was placed on both of us to that day. We haven't been back up there. Like I said, some people believe this story, some people don't, but I'm just telling you straight up, it 100% happened. But we did go up there riding, but we didn't go to Chimney Holler. But each time you pass by Chimney Holler, you always get this feeling of like something is there watching you. Like, you cannot shake that feeling of fear. And it's just full of demonic stuff. I promise. That's what it is. It's just, that's where the fear is. And till this day, it's been 7 or 8 years ago, I have not been back up there. And I refuse to go back up there. We'll never go back up there again. I have no interest in there. Those coon could stay in that holler for all I care. I just ain't going back there. But that was a story I wanted to tell you guys. Just post something while I'm waiting to. I've got many more stories to tell you, but that's one of them that I really wanted to share. But I will be going on my hunt on Monday and Tuesday this week. I had to get back to work, so I'm at work now. But I had a little bit of free time, so I figured I'd make a video real quick. I'm going to be going back out on my hunt and hunting for Houdini. I'm going to try to get him. I got a really good feeling he showed up again last night. He's a nice buck. I'll post a picture of him on here too, so you can see him. He come back in last night. I finally got my doe coming back in, which is a good sign. We got that cold front moving in on Monday and Tuesday. I'm taking off those 2 days because I had a 5-day vacation. I took 3 off, so I get my 2 days that I'm going to take on Monday and Tuesday. Thank God my uncle owns the place, so that makes it a lot easier on me. I'm ready. I'm super excited to go. I will post all the videos. I will post everything. My hunt is going to be coming up. Hopefully I get him. If not, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to stick in a freaking small deer. I'm getting to that point now. I'm getting impatient because I don't have time to hunt, and it sucks because I really want to be out there and kill this deer. And also, too, I want to show you something here. This is our new merch. This is my Kelly Mountain Boys logo. My aunt made this. And then we got the back of it, too. I can show you the back of it. This is the back of the hoodie. That's the back of it, Kelly Mountain Boys. Well, there's Houdini, as promised. He's coming in at night, but I think I'm going to have a good chance at him. He's a beautiful 8-point. Very nice buck. So I want to thank my Aunt Laura that owns Lollipop Tees. for making this for me, Landon and Brody. It's pretty cool to have that. It was kind of my idea just to make a hoodie just so the boys could have something to enjoy. And no, we're not a huge channel. No, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but it's still pretty cool to have our logo and stuff on a hoodie. It's pretty cool. But I will be bringing you guys as much footage and videos as I can of different things. I'm going to try to be posting a lot more of our hunting and fishing adventures. I've got coyote hunting coming up soon. I've got some my deer hunt. I'm trying to get a hold of my dad so I can get on his hunt too, for him to record him. Landon's already killed his deer. We've got gun season coming up. I mean, I got a few things coming up, and then I'm going to try to stay and post as much as I possibly can, and just try to keep you guys here, keep you entertained. But all I ask right now is if you guys could like, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. It gets me more motivated to do things, which I definitely need motivation. So if you could like and subscribe to our channel, I can promise you guys I'm not going to disappoint you. I will have all kinds of stuff here coming up soon. So just like and subscribe to Kelly Mountain Boys if you haven't already. Thank you guys.